Hi, everyone. Ooh, I love to see you and your beautiful faces and profile pictures. Mm. Oh, let's change that lighting. Oh, that's a little better. Hi, Pam. Hi, Brad. Hello, Mira. We'll come to your comments in just a moment. Take a moment for everyone to arrive. Hi, friends. How's our sound? Everything coming through clearly? Mm, yay. All right, I'll just read a few comments and then we'll do our official beginning. Pam shared, "Good afternoon from a very hot New York, where I'm going to be listening and really enjoying this meditation." Wonderful, Pam. Brad shares, "Hello, Selena. So happy to be out of the heat and in good company for the next hour. Happy Canada Day." Yes. And Gabrielle also shares, "Happy Canada Day." Happy Canada Day, friends. Um, let's see. Yes, Lamira shares, "Hi, I missed you all." Tracy shares, "Hello, beloved, and all." Beautiful. Hi, Mo. Thanks, Bam. Beautiful. Okay. Well, welcome. My name is Selena, and we have these sessions regularly here on Insight Timer. If you're not an Insight Timer, I invite you to join us here on the Insight Timer app, as we cannot see your comments if you're not here with us. And it's such a gift to be together. I have a lot of content here on the app, in both the free section of the app and the subscriber section of the app. I have released quite a few new videos. So if you haven't checked out the videos yet, I warmly welcome you to enjoy those. I also have two courses here on the platform: yogic practices for a peaceful life, as well as Awaken My Heart, a guide to living in self love. And I have retreats that are also listed here on the app. You can find all of this and more on my Insight Timer profile page. Under the events section, you can see when our next live events are. And the next retreat I have right now listed is our retreat in Costa Rica, February 6th through 13th, 2027. So next February, a week together. The retreat is titled The Joy of Life. So we're really going to enjoy life together, move our bodies, meditate together, be inside of self-inquiry, be in community together, eat amazing food, be in an incredible space that overlooks the jungle and the ocean. It is such a gift to be together. I know I've had the great blessing of being with many of you in retreat, and it is such a joy. And some of you are coming for the first time. I'm very excited about this and very grateful. And yeah, of course, if you have any questions about any of these things, you are welcome to DM me, and I'm happy to answer your questions. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. Okay. I think I covered everything. Mm, if you're not familiar with Tracy McCree, who's here right now in our live, Tracy is an amazing teacher with so much compassion and grace and joy. She has content here on Insight Timer and leads live sessions. So I really welcome you to check out Tracy here on the app if you haven't already. Oh, and my parents also. Both of my parents, many of you are acquainted with them. They're amazing teachers, such beautiful souls, so many gifts. And they both are here on the app as well. My mom leads live sessions on Thursdays. Her name is Sandy Magrum. And my dad leads live sessions from time to time, Jonas Magrum. I'll just drop their names here in the chat. So Sandy's live sessions are on Thursdays. Merv shares, her mom is amazing. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's see. We're just going to read one more comment and then we're going to move into an experience together. Hi, Kurti. Kurti's sharing. Hi, Selena. I just found out last night that my ancestors in India suffered 2 centuries of famine. I have been crying since last night. Today, I dedicate this practice to them and their sacrifices. Sitting with you in this, Kurti. Behold, such great compassion for those who have come before us. And I love this indigenous awareness that when we heal 7 generations before, and some say after as well. So I love that as you are so dedicated to loving yourself and growing and healing, that this is blessing your ancestors. And what great compassion for those who have come before us. Even if we don't resonate with the kinds of people that our recent or distant ancestors were, or don't agree with the way they lived their lives, we are here because of them. We get an opportunity to experience this life in this body, in this lineage, because of them. And even if we don't feel like we can resonate with them, we can have compassion for the human experience. So, blessings to you, my love, blessings to your ancestors. May all of this healing that we cultivate in this space together, may it just be activated in you, moving through you, moving into your lineage. I love this awareness that we could consider, we're going a little far out here. Stay with me if you wish. That all timelines are happening concurrently. All timelines are happening concurrently. So as you bless them from this moment in time, they are actually receiving that blessings in the time when they were alive on the planet. What a beautiful thing to consider. Yes. Uh, okay. Let us move into an experience together. So grateful to see you. Jody Ann, Molly, Anami, welcome. Let's begin with the centering technique. If you can't move your body, you can visualize this technique. We'll bring the palms together at the heart. Sit tall. Soften the shoulders, the jaw. On your next inhalation, reach your right hand all the way up through center, your left hand all the way down through center by the navel, and all the fingers point up. And then exhale slowly through center to bring the palms to touch back in front of the heart. Inhale the left hand all the way up through the midline, maybe straighten the upper arm. The bottom hand comes down, but all the fingers point up. Exhale slowly to the heart. Inhale, right hand up, left hand by navel, open the chest. Exhale slowly to the heart. Pause here. Feel the connection between the hands. Feel the fullness of the breath. Relax the hands down. If you haven't already, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Sit tall, roll one shoulder up, back, and down, and then the other shoulder up, back, and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. If possible, continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Allow a slight space between the teeth so the jaw can soften. Feel the lower body sinking down, anchored in the support beneath you. Begin to slow the breath down and deepen it. For these next moments, sense the breath flowing in and out of the body. Notice the sensations, the temperature, the experience of the breath. So often, even in our meditation practice, we are trying to get somewhere. Can you allow yourself to be where you are and as you are in this moment? Know where to get to and nothing to change. Simply feel the flow of the breath in and out. Imagine a gently flowing stream, the water trickling, the sunlight dancing on the surface. And now imagine there are these beautiful leaves from the trees floating down this stream. You may see them multicolored, reds or golds or greens. Imagine that these leaves are the thoughts of the mind. There is nothing to hold on to figure out. Allow the thoughts to pass the same way the leaves gently flow down the stream, effortlessly released into this flow of life, one after another. Become aware of you as the one witnessing the thoughts, witnessing the leaves flowing down the stream. If you are able to imagine these leaves or observe these thoughts, you are not the thoughts. You are the one observing. There is nothing to do in this space. You are the presence observing this life experience. You are free. You are infinite. You are the silent watcher of all the comings and goings of this life experience. You are the presence. You are life itself. You are one with all of creation. Begin to deepen the breath. Sense your body on whatever is beneath you, behind you. Become aware of the space around you, the air moving across your skin. Slowly begin to move fingers and toes as if you're feeling your physical form for the first time. Maybe you gently rub your thumbs on your fingers, noticing the aliveness of sensation. And gently stretch the body, moving in any way that feels nourishing. Let's take another deep breath in and out together. And when you feel ready to slowly blink the eyes open in the newness of you, the presence, the eternal consciousness you are. Mm. 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 Welcome. I'm so grateful to be together. How does that feel? Mm. 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 Welcome, John. Brad shares your voice came in just at the right times to keep me from drifting into sleep. Yes, some very strong Shakti, some strong energy coming through with today's practice. How are you feeling, my beloveds? How's your being in this moment? Remembering there's no right or wrong way. Hi, Antonio. Antonio shares lovely and powerful. Beautiful. Ah. Hi, Anastasia. Very good and peaceful. Lovely. Korti shares calm. Mm. Antonio shares, hi there, all. Tracy shares, beyond words, beyond this realm, I was the seer sitting upon the tree above it all, watching the leaves, thoughts floating by. Mm, beautiful. Molly shares, my being is chill while working in the garden. Lovely, lovely. And Lamira shares, so refreshing. Not only did I picture the stream and the leaves, but also a little girl picking up the leaves and putting them back. And then she had a bag of leaves and she put them in the stream to watch them float away. Oh, I love that. So many layers of experience there. Beautiful. Lovely. Mm. Thank you for sharing, friends. Mm. And John shares for Kurti, Blessings and prayers to you as you contemplate the devastating famine in your ancestral line. Thank you all for your compassion. Mm. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What would you like to share with me, my beloveds? Mm, we have a couple more comments that came in. Anami shared, mind was incredibly active. I've been far removed, wound up holding myself at the end, arms wrapped around each other, eventually holding my face and sighing a guttural sigh. Felt a tinge of needed decompression. Thank you for the needed reminders, dear Selena. Thank you, my love. And I'm so glad you could just be there with yourself and hold yourself and love yourself. Yana shares deeply nourishing, powerful, grounding, releasing tears. Ah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Korti shares, thank you so much, John. So touched by the kindness here. Lamira shares, sweet enemy, holding yourself is the most comforting. Beautiful. Mm. Anami shares, teary eyed, touched, and thankful. Beautiful. Mm. Some of you are familiar with this esoteric uh, teaching about the violet flame, the all consuming cosmic violet flame. This is an energy that was brought to the planet by Saint Germain, Ascended Master Saint Germain. And as a reminder, friends, especially for anyone who's here for the first time, please, if there's something that I say that doesn't resonate for you, just leave it. I am perfectly okay with us being here together. If we have different belief systems, if we don't agree on things, I don't ask that you think the way I think or believe what I believe. I'm here to share transmission, share what my teachers have shared with me, share my own inner wisdom. And if there's something that doesn't work for you, no issue, leave it. We live in this vast creation. I do not believe there is one path or one way or one teaching. Yes. So the violet consuming flame brought to the planet by Ascended Master Saint Germain is one of the most powerful energies that I'm aware of to transmute, to dissolve frequencies or energies that we wish to move out of or shift. And I do have a violet flame meditation here on the app. I think it's called something like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's something like the cosmic violet flame or something like that. That's here on the app. So you're welcome to enjoy that if you'd like to go deeper with this practice. So, with this violet flame, you can imagine this beautiful violet flame. I have some pictures here, but they're not right here, so I won't go get them now. You can imagine this beautiful, vibrant violet fire, just flames of fire. And when we visualize this fire or even just welcome it with our mind, with our words, we activate this power of transmutation. What does that mean? It means the ability to alchemize, to transmute, to shift something so that it changes its state. And we can visualize and call upon the violet flame for anything in our lives. If we're stuck in an emotional experience that we wish to be free from, we can welcome the violet flame. Oh, beloved violet flame, fill me with your cosmic violet light. Or we can just visualize ourselves in this violet flame and ask it, welcome it to transmute that painful emotion or that uncomfortable emotion. Maybe we experience it or see it dissolving the same way that fire burns things up and they dissolve, to just transmute that. If there's a relationship where there is challenge or disharmony or conflict, imagine the violet flame around you, around that person, and in between you. The relationship is between you, it's a shared experience. There's you, the other, and the relationship. So the violet flame, see it, feel it, welcome it. Some of us don't visualize very easily, so you can use the power of your thoughts to welcome the violet flame. You can anchor or activate or visualize the violet flame in any space. We all know the experience. I'm at, it's kind of a sweeping statement. Many of us, if not all of us, know the experience of walking into a room or a house or a building where the energy is heavy. Maybe someone's really angry, or people are really stressed, or there's a lot of grief, and you can feel it when you walk into the space. There's something distinct, something different. So you can activate the violet flame in physical spaces as well. My beloved teacher, Her Holiness Saima, has a recording of the violet flame, and I will oftentimes have it just playing, even on silent, because that's the power of the energy. I will have it playing sometimes 24 hours a day to really shift the energy of a space. So I'm sharing this so that if you're not already using this tool and you feel open to it or inspired, that you play with it. You visualize the violet flame, you welcome the violet flame to uplift the energetic frequency of where you are or how you are, even inside of yourself. Again, you can welcome or visualize this flame in spaces. You can even, sometimes I'll often even visualize the entire planet engulfed in this violet flame, transmuting all of the denser, lower frequency energies. It's such a powerful tool, though. So, so powerful. So, I'll share with you some of the ways that I work with it. I invite you to join me if you wish, and you can also explore other ways that you'd like to work with it. So, for example, I speak to the violet flame and I visualize it. So, I'll say, beloved violet flame and Saint Germain. So, I'm welcoming this presence of the violet flame, this presence, this loving presence of Saint Germain, Ascended Master. And I say, thank you for activating and anchoring the violet flame in my entire being. So let's just try it. We'll kind of do a little call and response for a moment. Beloved violet flame and Saint Germain. And even if this is totally new for you, you can just imagine what the violet flame and Saint Germain in presence feel like to you. Thank you for anchoring the violet flame in my entire being, transmuting all energies into light. And then, if you can visualize or just use the power of your thoughts, imagine yourself, not just your physical body, because remember, we have all of these energetic bodies as well. Imagine your entire being engulfed in this violet flame. It doesn't burn, it doesn't harm, it just transmutes any lower frequency into the highest vibration of light. So, see everything just poof, like dissolving into light in this violet flame. And now maybe there's a relationship where you'd like to welcome the violet flame. Imagine, or again with your thoughts, welcome the violet flame to completely surround you. See the other person engulfed in this violet flame. And even if they're thousands of miles away from you, see the space between you where the relationship exists, also completely engulfed in this violet flame. You can just visualize this. You can also call upon at the same time. You can do one or the other or both. So let's practice both for this. So you see yourself, the other, and the relationship, the space between you, completely enlivened with this violet flame. Beloved violet flame and Saint Germain, thank you for activating your violet flame in me. And then say the other person's name in so and so. And in our relationship, transmuting all lower energies into the highest vibration of light and love. And I will do just one more. You may wish to imagine the entire planet engulfed in this beautiful cosmic violet flame. Every being is completely engulfed in this love, this cosmic transmuting energy of violet flame. So that means every person on the planet is having their vibration uplifted. Lower frequencies are being transmuted. Every animal, every structure, every space, even Mother Earth herself, any lower frequencies are all being transmuted in this beautiful violet flame. We offer our gratitude. Thank you, beloved violet flame and Saint Germain. Thank yourself for being the healer you are, for being the beautiful soul you are. Be grateful to you. You are a being of infinite wisdom, eternal knowledge. You are not a limited self, a human being separate from life. You are life itself. You're like a kaleidoscope of all the experiences. And you are the one who is witnessing it all. Except most of us don't realize we're the witness. We think we are it. Yes. We don't watch the leaves on the stream. We think we're the leaves getting tossed around in the water, going under, coming up. You are so loved, my beloveds. You are so, so, so loved and so cherished. Even in the moments you feel totally alone or dark, you are so loved. And I know for some of us that hurts to hear that because we don't believe it. It feels like nonsense. But what if for just one moment you could believe it was true? Not from your mind, but from something deep inside of you that knows or feels that what I'm saying is true. You are so loved. was so precious. So mm, thank you. Kate is asking if I can repeat the track that I listened to on repeat. I can't share the exact track, but what I can just invite you to do is you can look up Violet Flame offerings from my teacher, Her Holiness Saima, and see what comes up there. Anami shares tears. Tracy shares, thank you, beloved. That was so very beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, and Brad shared when we were working with the Violet Flame in relationship. Brad shares, uh, yes, they can be a so and so, right? Like saying, like, that person can be a total, but so can I. So I'll give it a try, right? That's a very powerful reminder, Brad, because so often we can get caught in this perspective that we're right, we're the good guy, they're the bad guy. But what a very humble and compassionate viewpoint to recognize, oh, right, that person was a real jerk, but sometimes I can be a jerk, you know? Oh, yeah, that person did something that really hurt me, but oh, right, I've done things that have really hurt people before. Thank you for your very generous donation, my beloved Antonio and Candy and Lamira. Thank you, beloveds. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Very grateful. Lamira's asking, is there a significance to the color violet? I imagine there is. It's the kind of thing like how what kind of an analogy can I use? Um it just it is what it is. Like it's like for example, um like the color of your skin is the color of your skin. It is what it is, right? It's not like it's who your body is, right? The color of my skin is the color of my skin. It's who my body is. So it's less about assigning a meaning with the violet light. The violet light is violet, if that makes sense. I don't know if that analogy worked. Oh, thank you, Antonio. Okay, great. Great, my beloveds. Well, any final shares or questions before we complete? And Corty, my love, um, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, Corty shared that she's going through this very powerful, tender moment right now of becoming aware of great famine that her ancestors experienced and just feeling the depth of the pain of that. So, something we can also do is bless our ancestors and see them completely engulfed in this violet flame. Just see this violet flame holding each one of them, just transmuting all of that pain, all of that suffering, in you, in them, in our collective. Yes. Anamisha is grateful to have come into this sacred space. Thank you for your shared precious presence. Yes, thank you for yours, beloved. Korti shares, thank you, Selena, for the safe space you give us here. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Mm, I'm very grateful for us. So grateful for us. Mm. So, a couple of announcements. We won't be together next week because I'll be traveling on Wednesday when we normally have this, Wednesday, my time. Let's see. Let me just double check here because I think our next one is the following. Yes, so we'll be together on the 15th. So the 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern, we'll be here again. You have any questions about the retreat or anything else, feel free to DM me, send me a private message here on the Insight Timer app. If you're not already aware, Insight Timer and I both have Instagram pages where we share a lot of loving reminders. So I invite you to connect with us there. Mm, yeah, and if there's ever anything specific that you would like for me to speak on or for us to have an experience of, feel free to send me that and we'll see what's possible. I have been creating more and more videos. So if you haven't already checked out the videos that I have uploaded, I invite you to do so. There's quite a bit there, quite a few different experiences. Thank you again, my beloveds. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your donations, your generosity, your care. Anami shares, I'll be starting a new job after 8 months of hunting, hoping I may be able to take a lunch around the time you come on. Oh, congratulations, darling. That's so exciting. That must feel great. Huge congratulations. Fantastic. Ooh, Tracy said maybe a violet flame video. That's a great idea. Okay, great. Thanks, Trace. I'll put my attention on that. Okay, my beloveds. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. So grateful. So grateful. Mm. So I'll see you in 2 weeks for a live session if you'll be joining. Maybe I'll see you in a video and we'll be together soon. Mm. Thank you. Thank you, Heli. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Let's just place our hands on our hearts and offer yourself a few kind, loving thoughts. Hi, Jacqueline. Just pour love into yourself. Love, gratitude, tenderness, care, kindness, softness, patience, understanding, acceptance. Thank you, my friends. I love you. I love you. I love you. We're always together in love. See you soon.